Hello everyone, it's Jeff from Mid-Atlantic Craps and welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is going to be the 204 Expressway. I've been gone for about 7 days now. Had a little incident that kind of kept me off my feet, but I'm back now and we're going to go over this Expressway and also talk about things that are going to be coming up, including this coming Sunday. We'll be back with Craps Chat, so if you're watching this in the future, just go and look up Craps Chat either on the Mid-Atlantic Craps channel or the Casino Gaming.tv channel. That's all I got to say about that. So here it is, the 204 Expressway. I actually played this today with some success, I may add, and it seemed to work pretty good. I played it on my phone app, and I played it here in the studio until my little mishap took place, and then I just played it on the phone. Anyway, let's talk about it. It's 200 across, all the numbers. You got 15 on the 4 and 10, $25 on the 5 and 9, and $60 on the 6 and the 8. And yes, you throw the $4 horn out there, that makes it the 204 Expressway. You take the first 2 or 3 hits or whatever you're comfortable with, because this is a strategy you play on your own when you're shooting, not when you are doing a random shooter. So then you exit the Expressway whenever you want to, you pick a strategy and have fun at it. So how about we get here we are over at the table, and we are going to get this thing started with a $1,000 bankroll. A $1,000 bankroll will get us started. So I have 100 in red, 500 in green, and 400 in black. So how this gets set up, we're going to set it up first. We're going to be off on the first come out. You're going to go a quarter on the 5 and 9, 60 on the 6 and 8, and 15 on the 4 and 10. That would be $200, and the extra 4, the 204 Expressway, comes in the form of the fact that you are going to take a $4 horn. Now this horn will be off. I'm just going to place it over here. You should be able to see that at the top of my screen. If I turn my screen off like this, you can see the horn bet. I know why it's on there. You won't be able to see it as soon as I adjust the screen. There we go. You won't be able to see the horn bet because now it will be hidden, and there you go. There's the horn bet. You just barely see the top of it. Dollar change over here. This comes off. Now that horn bet can't stay out there normally. You would have to turn, that would be on and come out, but we're just going to leave it there. Oh, look at that, guys. Holy cow. Look at this. Let me make sure my dice cam is right. Where is my dice cam? Dice cam is missing. Why is the dice cam missing? Let's go see if we can figure that one out. Why is the dice cam missing? Well, I don't see it right now, so this video is probably going to have to be shot without a dice cam. That's interesting. Somebody's been playing again. We have 3 6s and a 7. We just push these over here. We'll take these. Now remember, you're going to do this strategy on your own, on yourself. So here we are. We're coming out. I'm going to use a 1 2 1 3, and the reason why I announce them is because I track my rolls. 1 2 1 3. Dice are out. Oh, before I do that, guys, since I'm the shooter, today I actually played this. Yeah, I have to be on the line, so here's a $10 bet. Otherwise, it would be 204 if you're playing it on a friend that you have confidence in, or somebody you know that can shoot the dice and seems to be somewhat well versed, that you watch them or know them to know that they're more than most likely going to, reach the above averages of 6 to 8 for red showing out. So here's 10 on the line. So really I have 214 in play. $1,000 bankroll really isn't enough. I did this today with a $600 bankroll and did okay. I wound up a couple $100 ahead, just a tad bit under $300, and I was happy with that. Dice are out. Whoa, some action there on that dice. I hit the top of the I guess not the diamonds, but I hit right on the base of the table at the curvature of the bottom part that doesn't have the pyramids or the diamonds, and there is a 639 for our first point. Let's get that entered into the roll tracker. And now our horn bet will be on. As I said before this, it was just there to show you how we get set up. So there is a 639. Your 639 is up. Okay, so we'd set it up 204. If you wanted to take these odds back here and put it behind the line, you most certainly could. You know, you could add 5 to this, you win 45, or up here a quarter is going to pay you 35. So you're 5 more exposed. It's whatever you want to do, however you want to do it. It really doesn't matter. It'd have to be an even down here. It'd have to be 26 or something like that. So whatever you want to do, we're just going to leave it up there just so you can see it's represented that way. So now I'm going to move to the inside, and I've been having some trouble with the 5-3, 3-1, 3V. I'm going to throw it this first time, and then I'm going to see what the reaction is, and I'm going to throw the other 3V, the 6-2, 3-6, or the 3-2, 3-6, sorry. All right, dice are out. And there's a hard 8. Perfect, especially when you hit those inside numbers like that, because it'll get you to your base or wherever you want to be as fast as you can. So that's going to be a hard 8. So now, the horn bet that's over here would fall, okay? $4 horn bet's going to fall. I'm going to put it back. I'm just going to throw a nickel out here, guys, and get a dollar change. And that'll keep it up. And you're going to tell the dealer, I want a $4 horn all day long. Whether they do that, because sometimes they do on the hard ways, it all depends. It all depends. I had a guy I was playing with next to today, he kept playing the Super 12. And I'm telling you guys, he hit 2 midnights back to back on $5 bets, and then he pressed them up. That was a nice hit, I have to admit. All right, here we go. Since I threw the 3-5, 3-1, and that seemed to be okay, I'm going to throw it one more time. And if it doesn't do what I wanted to do, then I will switch to the other 3V. Oh, I got to pay myself. Holy crap, Jeff, where are you going? How about we get paid $70 now? Whew, I was so impressed with the fact that that went through that way. All right. I did the horn bet. Totally forgot about it. All right, so we got $70 out here. We're going to press this up. And typically how I'm thinking about pressing it is you press every number that isn't the point and that hasn't hit. So that means that we're going to press 30 on the 6, take a quarter up to the 5, and we'll just rack the 15. You don't have to. If you wanted to, you could put this wherever you wanted to. It's just the way that I'm doing it. Okay, here we go. Now we're set up right. 3-5, 3-1. And the dice are out. Oh, another big bounce. For a hard 6, back-to-back hard ways. Holy cow, people at the table will be loving me, especially the way those fools were playing those hard ways today. It was incredible to watch them play some of the hard ways. Figures now I'm hitting them. All right, so that's going to be another $70 winner. And if you think about that, I'm going to pay 75 for 5. Actually, I'm going to pay... Yeah, let me play it right so you can see how I'm doing this. 75 for $5 is the pay. Now I need to go back up on the horn, so that's going to be $4. That's a dollar change. All right, that's all right. I would have taken the horn down and put it back up. So now what we're going to do is we're going to press what didn't hit. So we hit the 6 last time, and I don't normally do the point, but you can. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to press the 8 up to 90, and then I'm going to add, I'm going to change these, the 4 and the 10 in for a buy, and that would be $2 on the VIG, and they become a buy. If you're at a place that auto buys and for the 4, 5, 9, and 10 like down south, you don't have to worry about that stuff. They take care of it all for you. And I did make change for the 4 horns still up. All right, so let's go. Looking for one more nice hit. So far we've got the jackpot on these two. Let's go one more time with the 5-3. 3-1 and see if I can back away from that bottom of the back splash, the table, and the diamonds. I've hit it twice now. Dice are out. And back-to-back hard 6s. Holy crap. How about that? All right, so that's going to pay us 105. It's going to pay us 105. Actually, after the horn bet, it's going to be 104. I mean, 101. All right, so what I've done here, guys, is paid 105. I've told the dealer or the stick man that I want to stay up on the $4 horn all day long. Sometimes they do it, sometimes they don't. So there's 105 minus the 4, makes it 105. So now you got to decide what you want to do. All right, so we've made 70. We've made 70, 105. Yes, 70, 70, and 105. That's, whoo, math here, Jeff, math. That's enough for me to do whatever I want to do. And in this case, what I'm going to do is play whatever strategy you want to do. And I would come down to 160 here in my table practicing, but I'm going to be realistic, and I'm going to come down to 96. And typically I've already taken the $1 out, the $4 out for the horn. So that just means that I am going to get $4 change because there's 100 out there and the dealer will come along and do voila. 96 across. Still 4 on the horn. And you can pull that horn bet down anytime you want if you're like me. Every time that happens, it's when it starts showing up. So there's $4 change. We're set up on the 96, and I still am going to need some change. All right, I need some more whites. I don't have enough to oh, wait a minute. I don't have to make the change. I gave that to the dealer. They have to make the change. That one comes over here. These 3 go up there. And why I put $3 of my own money out there when I gave the dealer, I'm putting 3 ones in my back of my back. Okay, here we go. So, buy is off. $2 and vig comes back because we did come down. Now we got plenty of whites to work with because we're shooting to get the 154 inside. That would be the next goal. Right now we're into profit. I'm going to continue with the 3-5, 3-1. All right, here we go. Dice are out. Oh, these dice are doing all kinds of things. And there it is, this 6 die back here. That thing, I bet it cleared the top of my backsplash. I guarantee you it did. All right, so we got the 6-1. You know, that was below average shooting for ourselves. I'm not exactly sure what's going on with the dice, but we're trying something a little different here. So let's go ahead and take this down. Let's count up, see where we do stand with how much money we may have made on ourselves. You know, that regression was the regression at the right time. So you can't argue over that. Sorry about that, guys, the noise. Putting chips back. All right, so let's see what we have in our rack. We're just going to count the, oops, we would have lost that too. We're just going to count the blacks and greens. All right, so we're well over 100 ahead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 50. There's 5, and this should be about 5 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So here's what we're up. That's probably about $130 ahead. Not bad, not bad. All right. So now, what we would simulate would we go around the table, and we come back to us, and it'd be our turn to shoot again. And we do the same thing as we did before, 10 on the pass. So it'd be our turn to shoot again, however long it takes to get around the table. Here we go. This time, let's change up some dice sets. Let's go with the 6-4, 6-5 on the come out. Dice are out. Man, I'm nailing the landing zone, nailing it. I so wish I had my replay and slow motion working. I mean, out of all these rolls I've rolled, more than half of them have been right where I want it to be. All right, so 5, 4, 9. You saw how the action stopped on the when it hit the table. That's what I want to see. Mark up to 5, 4, 9. And a lot of people don't believe in dice influencing. I'm not controlling. I'm just trying to do everything from that end of the table to when they hit the table, and I want them to hit here, and I want them to just die. Just stop moving. Just don't move at all. All right, 5, 4, 9. Now we come back out here with the 204. Oops. So again, that's 15 on the 4 and the 10, 60 on the 6 and the 8, and a quarter on the 5 and the 9. Now, again, you could bring this down here and add $1 and or add $5. You get paid better. $4 on the horn. And let's do it again. All right, we're going to switch over to the 5, 6, 3, 5. 5, 6, 3, 5. And the dice are out. There's a 5-1 mixer. 5-1 mixer from my good friend Chris over at Sideshow. All right, I'm not going to drop the horn yet, guys, and I'll show you why. 5-1 mixer. All right, because we're going to get paid $70, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take, and please don't shoot me in the comments because some people get mad I'm not making the exchange right. This would be that would pay 70. Guys, I'm going to get paid $66. 4 horn stays up all day. So the 9's the point. The 8, the 6 just got hit, so we're going to press the 8, and we're going to press the 5, and we're going to rack this up over here. And how I decided what I come down to depends on what numbers I hit. I want to get it paid for. All right, we're going to do the 5, 6, 3, 5 again. 5, 6, 5, 6, 3, 5. I actually shot this dice set from the right stick right one, which would be in my table, which would be right here. I'm shooting from stick left 1.5 to 2, and throwing it right-handed. I actually did pretty good with this over the weekend, although my session was bad, but I was happy with my rolls. I lost money on other people. Imagine that. Dice are out. Big bounce there. There's a 4-1-5. I'm on board with my landing zone. I might have just a little bit too much behind it, too much velocity going this way, and too much height. For all things I can control. I can't control once they hit and do whatever they're going to do. All right, so that we remember we pressed the 5, so that's going to be 75 for 5. Let's do it this way. Let's do the same thing I did before because I'm running out of reds over here. So that's going to be a $70 winner. We have 50 on it, so there's $66, leaving the $4 in the horn up. Everybody got that? So we know that we're going to at least press the 6, and we can do whatever we want to do with the next money. In this case, let's just put 35 on the 9 because we've hit it, and we'll just come over here and put this over here because next time after the next hit we're going to regress. 415 is marked up. Let's go back out here with the 5, 6, 3, 5. 5, 6, 3, 5. Here we go. Dice are out. That's a bad roll. But it's not that bad of a roll. Check this out, people. Boxcars. So over here on our horn, we'd put $1 on the 12s. Can you see that? You can't. Let me turn that camera off for just a second. So we put $1 on the 12 because we had 4 horn here. $1 goes on the 12. That's going to pay us $31. Minus the 4 coming back. Boom, we're going to get $27 because we're putting it back up. The 4 horn will come back up. Now, that would be... Oops, that would be our third hit. That should have been pressed up. And right now, if you take a look at where we stand, in this side over here on the profit side, we have $50, $60, $64, 64. Mark up that midnight. And in profit, we are up $30, $60, $70 here. So that's enough for us to come back down unless you feel comfortable enough that you can extend it beyond the third shot, which I'm not saying I can't, but I'm being realistic here while I'm trying to show you what I would do. So once again, we've made enough. Let's tell the dealer, let's hand him $100 and tell the dealer to bring us down to 96 across. We can just go ahead and rack all this up because it doesn't make any difference because now we have our base paid for. You can see that these greens have grown over here and we're going 96 across. So the dealer comes back and our goal here is to try to get to 154 inside. That's where I want to get. That's what I shoot for anyway. 154 inside. Let's go get these caps on here right this time. 96 across, 4 on the horn, which we already took care of before we got to this part, and we're good to go. I can truly tell you at this point, I would bring those odds, and I'd make this 20. Let's go ahead and do that. What the heck? This is what I would do. I'd take 5 more exposure and make it 20. The way I get paid, for 30. All right, here we go. 5, 6, 3, 5. All right, dice are out. Wow, another great roll, but we got a bad outcome on it, guys. Bad outcome. That's okay. Remember, second time we regressed when we should have. 5-2. Again, I'm under the averages. That was a beautiful roll. It's just the outcome just sucked. All right. So we're going to do this one more time without counting the chips up, guys. We're up some. I think we might have added about another 50 or 60 to our winnings. Not a whole lot we can do about that, but sorry for the loud noise. Let's go ahead and do it again. So we've gone around the table. This will be the last shooter exercise with this. We've gone around the table, and it's now our turn to shoot again. We're coming up with 10 on the line. And let's go ahead and get this thing done. Let's see what happens. We are not getting anywhere with these rolls now, are we? Wow. Was it 10 rolls? Is that what I see up there on the screen? I think that's what I see on the screen. Yeah, 10 rolls. Boy, does this shooter suck it here. Although I'm comfortable with my roll, I really like it. I got to figure out, why it's doing what it's doing, to be quite honest with you. I'm too busy concentrating on what I'm doing here, the whole show and everything, because I don't edit my videos, and making it work. Oh, let's go to a 4141. Come out. All right, dice are out. That's an early roll there. 516, we'll take it. 4141. All right, once again, 204 total investment. And actually, if you want to play with the profits and up that sum, you can do whatever you want to do. I do have $4 in whites here. Put that over here on the horn. I just don't know what set I want to throw. Oops, forgot the caps. Let's get the caps out here. There's 200 here and 4 on the horn, plus the extra 10 down here on the line. So that was a 5-1 mixer. All right, here we go. Not sure what dice set I want to throw. I really don't. I'm going to go back and do the 5-6-3-5. Just hope I don't have that same reaction I did before. Dice are out. Oh, way high, way high, way high. Boy, woo! I hit the top of that diamond and the bottom of this. This one just hit the table and died. This one bounced off the diamond and shot this way, guys. It is a hard 6. Hard 6. All right. Mark it up. That's a frontline winner as well. I don't particularly like to get the frontline winners. That means I have to extend my roll, one more roll, in order to get past that. But it is what it is. Let's go ahead and pay ourselves 10 on the line and 75. And I'll take the horn down for now because that's what I would have done. So I'm going to get 10 on the line, 75 for 5 on that hit up there. We're just going to go ahead and rack this. Point will be off. We're off on the come out. No horn up. We're coming back out. 4141. All right, here we go. Dice are out. There's a 6-2-8. Now that was a pretty good roll, guys. That was a really nice roll. Let's see, 4-1. Where is it? So, I'm not sure what that dice did. I have no idea what it did. I like the landing spot. Trying to see which way they went. Interesting. Right now I don't have time to read that. 6-2-8. Let's mark it up. Next point. All right. Seems like I should throw that again, doesn't it? 4-1-4-1. But man, if you know about the 4-1-4-1 set, we were off to come out. We also owe our $4 dollar change on our horn bet because you craps junkies like to have action on every roll. If you know anything about the 4-1-4-1 set, you will know that very close by there is you-know-whats. I don't know. I don't want to throw that again. I'm going to throw the 5-6-3-5. Yes, I know I've had red with that already, but let's see what happens here. Dice are out. Here we go. And there's a 5-1 mixer. Boy, I am hitting the landing spot, and the dice are doing what they're doing. I don't know how I get the 5-1 mixer. I saw in a video the other day, or in chat, somebody was talking about whale and set, because that's the 5-3. The 5-6-3-5 is his set, and he says he gets a lot of 6-1 mixers, but I don't necessarily remember getting those. I typically get the outside numbers with the horns, and then work my way in with that set. Okay, 5-1 mixer. Now that's going to pay us. Let me think about something here, guys. So we got paid. We did not press up. We were supposed to take, I'm going to correct this, guys, because what happened last time was we got paid $70, and I should have. I know you're going to say, well, you can't change that, Jeff, in midstream. Well, this is a practice table, and yes, I can. I'm going to do it. So what would have happened is I would have pressed the 8 last time. Okay, so you see I'm not going to benefit from that. So the 8 would have been off, and then I would have pressed. With this rest of this money, I would have taken probably both of these to, I'll take the 5 to 50. So this time, we rack this up over here. This time we got the 6. We're still at 70, guys. Just want to show you where my chips would be. I wouldn't have made any more money on this roll, but I want to show you that I should have pressed last time. That's going to pay us 75 for 5. 75 for 5. And now we are going to press the 6 up and bring the 9 up to 50. And now you see where we are, guys. See where we are right here? 50, 90, 90, 50. We need a $4 horn. Here's $4 on the horn coming out. It's still up in place. And here we go. All right. So that would be our, we set a point of 6, hit the point of 6, set a point of 8, hit a point of 8. So we've been paid 2 times. Here we go. 5, 6, 3, 5. Dice are out. Boom! Bingo! See that what happened there, guys? See how they hit the wall and stopped? This 4 came back a little farther than that. Could have rolled to a 1, but it didn't. There's a 6, 4, 10. Now that doesn't pay us a whole lot of money. It's going to pay us 27. That is our 3rd hit. You can do what you want to do here. 27. Rack it up. We won. I really want to get paid more here. But staying with, this is where the discipline comes into play. So we've had the dice now for 5 rolls. We've been paid 3 times, and that's why I said I hate about hitting the point that early, because that would have been a payday, another payday without having to set another point, if you see what I'm saying, because we were off when we set the point of 8, where we would have got paid on it. Oh, I'm just contemplating on whether I want to do this or not, guys. So I want to take a chance. Discipline, Jeff, discipline. That's the 3rd roll. Let's stay with it. Let's stay with it. Let's just go ahead. Let's back that inside down to 110. So in other words, what we're taking off the table here, guys, is there's 150, 60. We're taking 170 off the table. And then we'll work back up to try to get to our 54 if things happen here. I mean, we should be happy 3 times around the table on our own. And did I pay the $4 on the vig? I mean, on the horn? I think I did. If I didn't, it's $4. All right, here we go. 5, 6, 3, 5. And the dice are out. That's a bad roll. 5, 1, 6 mixer. That's going to be a $35 winner, and in true Mac fashion, I am going to collect, and I'm going to get myself $31 because I'm going to leave the horn up. 5, 1, 6 mixer. On the next one, we will throw the dealer $9 and start going up. All right. 5, 6, 3, 5. Dice are out. And there's a 4, 2, 6. 6s are hot. Want to hop them? That's going to be 35. 4, 2. All right, so let's pay ourselves in red, and then we'll square up with the dealer with the horn. So that's going to be 10, 20, 30, 5. Okay, so we're going to need to throw the dealer $9. There's dollar change. And they will cap this for us. So we're at the 154 on the inside, paying 50 for 1, and I still owe $4 over there. There's the $4 for the horn. Let's get her done. 4, 2 marked up. 5, 6, 3, 5. Dice are out. And there is a 617. This time we are not going to be able to regress to where we really need to be. Either way, guys, we still are up on that. We had the option of not pressing the way we pressed and or taking it down, but when you get everything paid for, you might as well just go ahead and shoot for the moon, because what we are taking off the table here is 154 inside. That's 154 of our dollars, plus the 80 here. I'm sorry, 154 and 30 is 184, and the 4 in the horn. So that could have been in our rack. Could have been. Should have been. Not going to be. So we're going to lose there. I guess make that 194. It came off the table. But let's go ahead and see how much we really are up. Let's start right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There it is, $220 profit. $220 profit on what we just did. Let me switch back over here to the table so we can certainly most certainly get out of here. All right, so this is the 204 Expressway, and basically it's a simple play. It's a simple play. It's 200 across, and if you think work from the outside in, it's 15, 4, and 10, 25, 5, and 9, 60 on the 6 and 8. Always a $4 horn. That's optional, but that's where you get the 204 from. You are doing this when you're shooting or somebody is confident that you know can get you past the first 3 or 4 rolls. Because as you saw, we set the base each time, and although we didn't win a whole lot of money on ourselves the last 2 rolls, we did it on the first roll, and that's all it takes. This $204, is it 204? Yeah, 220. This $220 win, I would take that. Let's just hypothetically say, we rotated around the table, I made $204 on myself. Hopefully, I didn't lose $204 betting on the other shooters that are out there. Maybe I'll know some, maybe I don't. Anyway, guys, this is Jeff from Mid-Atlantic Craps. I appreciate the thumbs up and the likes. If you don't mind, I'll see you on the next one. Till then, be safe. Play safe.